Hi guys, welcome back to more The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. We're on the penultimate episode, 5 of 6. It's only a short season, short mini-series. I really hope it gets picked up for a season 2, but it's too soon to know yet. I know I'm a little bit further back with reacting to this show than a lot of people on YouTube. But I had a chance to get to it. When I had a chance, I was trying to finish out the other show first. So we spent the whole last episode with a skyscraper coming down around us of Michonne and Rick, well, having marital problems, shall we say. Added in to the extreme circumstances as to why he wants to stay, why she came, why she wants him to go, why he says he can't, blah, 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 blah. And at the same time, still, their undevoted, dying love for each other, which is the whole point of this. But we left it with finding and discovering that the helicopter is now gone, and it would have crashed before they came and removed any evidence of it. So as far as they're concerned, they are currently dead. She spent the whole episode making sure he didn't pick that radio up to tell them. And now they're on the run. Where are we going? Where are we headed? I don't know. Let's go find out. This is episode 5. Aha. Dude. Nice to see you. Okay. And we've got an electric vehicle, which is a stick shift.
Oh, the good life.
Who doesn't know that? Let's just enjoy this little downtime and the fact they're back with each other. Look at that landscape. Someone lost their machete. This has so been shot in 4K, even when I'm not watching in 4K. You can just see the crispness of it.
No one has ever once called him Junior. You're bringing yourself back.
He's trying.
It's more than enough.
The brave man, huh?
You are.
I think it was baking soda and spearmint, as requested.
Looks like we found a place to stay for the night.
Luck's holding up.
Some people are having issues. What the hell?
It cracks. I break, you stab.
What the hell? Why is that so tough? Howdy.
Should thank these folks.
They get crusty like that because of the steam vents calcified or something.
They look pretty hungry.
Okay.
Are you kidding?
Stay safe.
But we're gonna need more. All
Why?
of it.
Why?
No, they
Every time. Why?
Yeah, we could roll this back to you just saying thanks if you
And
want.
then we'll
Hell
walk
no.
away.
Always take.
You're in no condition to survive these two.
I consider that an instructive experience.
Promise us to leave people be.
You serious? Why would you care about saving anybody's skin other than your own?
It's very hard to think right now.
Well, how about you just listen?
There's Rick
We
back.
saved you, and the only people in danger of being killed, well, it isn't the helpers here.
Yeah.
It's not like we're going to
All these
know,
people be-
is it?
Well, I was really looking forward to that. Okay.
Then stop trying to rob people that are prepared to share. I get it. We've had this for years now. I get it. It's desperate. And it's getting more desperate by every day and every week and every year that goes along. And as he so eloquently put it, you take care of you, not anyone else, because they'll do the same. However, it's one thing to go and do stuff that you shouldn't do when you're in an absolute dire situation. But when someone is just being friendly and kind enough in this world, which you've just said doesn't happen very much anymore, is willing to share with you, they're the ones you don't do it to.
You think it was okay to leave them the other one?
I don't think they'll come after us, if that's what you mean.
No, I don't either.
You think they would have made it?
Well, if we hadn't come along, I don't know. It might be strange to admit it, but that felt good.
What are you up to, Grimes?
I'm just working with what I got.
It's nice to see him be human again.
Bless this water that it may become your holy water.
Gabriel.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? Even if you are alone?
We know the history.
But you can't say to anyone that I was here, okay?
You left because you were being judged for things you did in your past.
Huh.
Instead of who you were trying to be.
And it was a mistake.
Yes,
Rick
it
brought
was.
you in because he believed that people could change. He died trying to bring people together. He had to destroy it to stop an incoming herd. He was caught in the explosion.
Not without telling them about all of you.
You can talk to me. Clergy confidentiality. You weren't even here, Anne.
That was a strange moment.
Morning, lovebirds.
What the fuck? Told you it was a... Yeah.
Time to bed. Then yourself. Sit down.
That face says it all.
Just gonna jump in. The circumstances of your disappearance together were suspicious.
Of course they were.
The crash site was rubble when I returned. Then I saw you left breadcrumbs, big
Yeah.
belts, ramen wrappers all the way down Highway 90.
You just play games, and you don't give a shit about that army or that city.
I do. I am decorated Warrant Officer Jada Stokes of the Civic Republic Military.
And that's what you like to
Defender of the
hear.
Republic.
You're doing this for you.
I didn't kill you in your sleep because I needed to thank you. By dying here today, Alexandria will remain safe, and your children will have a better world. Let that be your peace.
Oh, she's not screwing around. Lovely.
No! We gotta go!
Why'd you call her his wife?
Well, I mean, wasn't she?
Well, not a...
Oh, you slipped up. So she keeps coming back here to talk to Gabriel as her confidant. And he hasn't picked up on anything, but he should have picked up on that. She is just gathering intel here through...
Well, I have spent the last year looking forward to our next visit. The other 364 days back there. It's less about personal connection and more about responsibility.
If you're here expressing doubts, then isn't that a sign that that isn't who you are?
It's about what comes after. Survival of others. And that.
And I keep saying this over and over with the Commonwealth, with the CRM, all of it. If all of this is for what comes after, and you're all doing it for this, knowing most of you will get to see this world that you are rebuilding, you have to be worthy of there being a future. Not for it to be built and established on just lies and blood and death and cruelty.
Food is scarce. Children are hungry.
Don't give away too much, Gabriel, please.
Maybe you and your people could help.
They won't.
I'm not even here.
No. And we don't want them knowing
Please
you're
know
here.
that my remorse is real.
You've been questioning things. This is a symbol of faith. I'm alive.
Who the hell's keeping a calendar? She's injured. She wounded her. Michonne got her.
Okay, what do we do after she's dead?
Whatever we have to do.
Yep.
Oopsie.
On three. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, nice.
Which way did that jump point?
You think that I give an antelope's ass about some ramen? That's just pasta. Looking like a pile of hippo shit, sister.
I'm not here to hurt anyone. I just need a little help. Please. I can offer you a place that if you just get me somewhere, you know? It's just a few miles.
To a drop point.
The bases are
She had
spread out
like a
across the
twisted
country.
serial killer look
We need
about
to
her
know
then.
which one she hid it in. If we can take her alive, talk to her.
But she's gonna die.
We need to keep it safe without risking anything.
This little group, there's three people that we've come across here, are going to be an integral part of what happens here now. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I want Jadis dead as much as Michonne does. Rick is trying to think of the implications of her not returning, I know. That ain't her. That's why she said your tunnel.
We're
She's
not
like,
like you. We wouldn't have made it on our own. That's 4 on 2.
No, great.
Goodbye, Rick.
I've done this once. This is just chaos. She's done for.
And I don't pretend to understand your community or your commitment to them. But I do know something about that part of yourself that you're scared of losing.
Every year I come back here, I've done worse things.
Mm-hmm.
I know why they're done. I believe in what we're trying to do. And then there's the blood.
See, I don't get her reasoning behind this. She's all for this. She's confident. She has a clear path. A lot of it as regards the CRM for her is promotion and making it to the top. You can see that. But then we've got this 1 day a year that she's having with Gabriel here, where she flushes out her past crimes and sins for the last year that's happened and makes it sound like to him that she's questioning what she's doing and whether it's right. It's literally, it feels like one side is Jadis, the other side is Anne, and Anne is the one that talks to Gabriel, and it's confession time. It's weird, this.
Can I confide in you?
Of course.
I look forward to these days. To have this, to have you, proves that you're still here. It just does.
These two always had a weird thing that I didn't quite get.
You think that the purpose of what we do is to make people suffer?
Yes!
Could I be part of a group like that? This was me.
What?
I'm sorry I came here. I'm sorry I made myself vulnerable.
See,
Sorry.
that's how quickly she can turn.
How about you show yourself?
Break all my bones one by one till I spill where I hid my file in Alexandria? Not gonna happen, Rick. You are unstoppable.
That won't save your kids.
Killed by walkers. You're done.
How does that work exactly?
After all these years, you were finally feeling the responsibility to fight for something bigger than yourself. All you had to do was leave when Rick arranged for your escape. But you didn't. And now here we are.
You don't really want to kill everyone back home, Anne. I know you don't.
It's not about want. So who's gonna die today? The two of you? Or me?
I wanted her dead, so I didn't have to see it. But Rick, there has to be a sacrifice. Since I found you, all that I've done has been for us. But now I see There's still a deal to be made. One where we all can live.
Day I was injured in the crash, the lone survivor. And I'll go back to the CRM.
Michonne gets away, and I never tell them about Alexandria.
It's the only way this works.
I'm just gonna see what happens. Not gonna try to preempt this. She's in a bad way because she's shaking with the adrenaline from the wounds.
Closer, Rick.
You've looked better.
But I respect you, Rick.
You keep lying to yourself. You don't keep coming back here. You never left.
You're wrong.
Make me understand. Show me who you are.
Yeah, you've got the opportunity right now.
Drop it. Or I will kill you.
Even if it means that Alexandria is destroyed.
Well, you are done for. Finally.
My people, my friends, everyone.
You were twisted.
I couldn't lose another community. My old one. And I knew if I didn't kill you all, somehow, some way you come for the CRM. The dossier. It's in my room at the Cascadia base. It's just destroy it and go home. Tell me you won't come after them.
No. Because we are coming for them. We're gonna get the dossier, the CRM. We're gonna stop them and find out everything that they do that the city doesn't know about. The CRM is not the answer.
No, it isn't.
And they must end.
I wish I died an artist. It was never about survival in that life. This is mine. The end of my story. On the bridge.
The ring.
You told Gabriel you
She
wanted
kept
to
it.
marry her.
She's kept it.
You found this. You wanted to give it to you. You weren't dreaming, Rick. Go ahead. Do what you said you would do.
There's that famous camera angle. I'm gonna leave that with the silent, same as they did.
It's a broken world, Michonne. And you're the only thing that puts it back together. Till my last breath, I am yours.
I could never have imagined this. But it could only ever have been you. I'm yours.
I've enjoyed this episode. It's been good. Not today, Gabriel. Like you said, you don't know if you'll be here in a year, you might be dead. A. And here they come. Okay, guys, episode 5. First of all, I just want to say a quick mention to the actress that plays Anne, Jadis. I don't know. I don't know her name. I could look it up quickly, but doesn't matter. She has had many twists and turns and a complicated character, going from one extreme to another until we're coming to the end point of being part of the CRM and everything that she's done. I noticed even just a little shot that it gave there as saying about her losing her people and her community and the people that she's taken, and it showed Hook from The World Beyond as well, that the actress herself portrayed that character very good, very well. I often say in many series, you're supposed to hate the character, at least from my understanding, you're supposed to. And if you do, they're doing their job properly. They are convincing you that they are this much of a bad person for whatever given reason. In the end, all these flashbacks with 1 year with GreyWolf, at least for the last 3 years, and her questioning herself as like I said, I saw it as a scene, herself as two separate people, as Jadis of the CRM and Anne of the former life that she had, questioning whether what she's doing is the right thing to bring the world back and to be part of it, and in the end keeping these two alive, because she kind of knew at some point, she said it herself, I was never going to take you two down. But with the circumstances, the way that they've ended up, it's made it that you two now could be committed to go to do that. So is that what we're going to get? Is Rick going to return here now, go to this Epsilon briefing, find out all the dirty little details, which in effect is intel on your enemy, and finding out just exactly how formidable they are, what their plans are, where all of their bases are, where all of their outposts are, their strengths, their weaknesses. But to do so, you need an army. But you kind of have an army within. It's the city. There's more of people in the city than there are of them. Just like there are more members of the public out there in any country than there are the authorities or the armed forces. And if they decide to uprise, so I don't know, maybe that's where we're going. It's obviously not going to go too far with the storyline because we've got one episode left. I'm hoping it does come back for another season, and that's where we're progressing with it. But for the time being, we've just got one more. So we'll see what happens in the mini-series finale? Series finale? What do I call it? I don't know what to call it. Those three idiots in that episode were just going to end up cannon fodder no matter what happened anyway. They were just three perchance unlikable scumbags who are doing pretty much what everybody else is doing out there and just taking when they can and biting the hand that feeds even when it's offered to them. And in the end, it cost them. There's a lesson there somewhere. Right, okay then. I'll be back for the final episode next week. Jadis is no more. I did like that we got the cameo with Gabriel. The show's been great. Can't fault it at all. Just love seeing these two back together. And the fact that she kept the ring and she handed it over to him, he finally gets to do the one thing he's been dreaming to do for God knows how long. So there you go. Right then. All of them are available over on Patreon. As always, full-length episodes, you can check the link in the description. As always, you can browse that to your leisure. I would appreciate a quick sub to the channel if you haven't already. Post your comments down below. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. And I will see you for the finale next week. Take care.